backstage at Boots and Hearts. It's KevinO with Elyse Saunders, who played the front porch stage a little earlier on today. And Elyse also the reigning Female Artist of the Year at the CMA Ontario Awards.
Yeah, it's been a great year so far. So cool to be playing my dream stage today. Amazing. The Boots and Hearts crowd showed up. They were singing along. We had a lot of fun together. And Female Artist of the Year at CMA Ontario Awards. Unbelievable. It's like all these things are so surreal.
This is a tough award to pick, but I'm going to give it to you. Best dressed at Boots and Hearts.
Oh
Look at this outfit. I love this.
I am officially the Boots and Hearts colors. I did not plan that, but it worked out well.
Last time we chatted, you dropped into the studio in North Bay because you were playing Cochrane Bear Fest. You were on your way. Did you get to see any polar bears?
I did. I love the polars. The polar bears there are so cute. And just to know about all of their conservation efforts and what they're doing, and just they're really cool. And it's amazing to see how big polar bears are up in person.
Yes. Now, you mentioned this is a dream gig for so many country artists. It really is. So, right before you go up on stage, and you sort of have that moment where you realize that here you are, a performer at Boots and Hearts. What goes through your head? Who do you think of?
It's just kind of like, I kind of get myself in the moment. I'm like, okay, I'm going to just, I speak to myself kind of, I have little mantras that I do, and it's kind of like, this is where I'm meant to be. This is for the fans. And I had a lot of friends out there. I also had my dad and stepmom out there. So I immediately saw them as soon as I went out. And I was like, don't start crying.
Keep it together, right?
Don't start crying, because this is a special moment. And they've wanted this for me just as much as I have.
They probably cried.
So yeah, I try not to think about family before I go up, because I'll just get, super emotional. But it's just kind of like I get my head in the right space, and I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's about having fun, because when I have fun, they have fun.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Latest single is called Dirt. I'm not going to ask you for any backstage dirt. I don't want to get you in trouble, but what's something you've seen or noticed here at Boots behind the scenes that sort of surprised you, but you thought, I didn't know it'd be that?
Okay, this is good dirt. I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
They have treated us so well. I had no idea because, sometimes at festivals, you don't really know what you're walking into. You just kind of got to be open to it all. And they've been so nice. The whole crew has been so great to work with. The stage crew, they treat us super well with snacks. I love snacks.
Swag.
It's swag.
Which I said to Elyse, I said, there's swag over there. Grab some swag.
Yeah, so it's great. This is one of the best festivals. They know what they're doing. One of the biggest, greatest that we have in Canada. So I don't got any bad dirt. Everybody's been so good.
That's good. Good dirt's good dirt. Never Have I Ever was a huge song for you. What's something that you have never done that would surprise people?
That I haven't done yet that would surprise people. Well, this is on my bucket list. Is I would love to go to Australia. Australia picked up my song Never Have I Ever, which was so cool. For the very first time releasing to them, it went to top 10. And that's somewhere I have to visit. Haven't been there yet. Haven't seen a kangaroo yet. And then I don't know. I'm trying to think. I've done a lot of things. I like to try everything once in life, if I can. I haven't gone bungee jumping. I think that's.
Would you want to?
No, it scares the heck out of me. No, thank you.
Most random place you've ever heard one of your songs?
In a grocery store.
Okay.
In a grocery store.
That's awesome, because to me, that's a sign that you've made it.
Yeah.
When they're playing you in the grocery store, it's like, okay, this is really happening now.
It's official.
Right? And were you just shopping and you just were like, what about your day?
I just, throwing some fruit.
Grabbing pizza pockets off the
pizza
shelf.
Pockets into my cart, and I heard the song playing. No, it's so true. When you hear it and when you're grocery shopping, you're like, okay, this is really cool. It's so simple, but it's awesome.
Along with your own stuff, you're a big writer too, from various genres, right? Not just country music. How do you decide, I'm keeping that song I'll put out there for somebody else to maybe record?
Someone was asking me that. Sometimes it's just a feeling. I feel like at the end of a session, it's more like a heart feeling sort of thing. I just get so excited. It's electric. And it's like, okay, I love this song. This song resonates with me. It's exactly how I want to say it. And I'm going to record it. Whereas there's sometimes other songs where I'm like, this doesn't quite feel like my story or my voice or what I want to say right now, and it's like it would be better off for somebody else. So but as a writer, it is really cool to also get in the heads of other artists and try to write from a place of where I think what makes them special. I usually like to go into a session, like really figure out what makes them special, what are they going through in life right now, and try to write towards them. And it's actually a lot of fun to like say things that maybe I wouldn't normally say it a certain way. So yeah, it's all about me, like, I guess getting the voice of me as the artist of like, this is exactly how Elyse Saunders would say it.
Okay. What's next? I mean, now Boots is in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
What's coming up?
So we have a couple more shows to end the season. I also have new music coming out, a new EP that will drop sometime in the new year. And we have a tour in the works, which I can't really say much about yet, but it's exciting. And just, just keep writing, recording, and getting out there as much as I can. And just keep going back and forth between Canada and Nashville. I think that's important too, just for collaboration. And there's such a huge part of like our country music here. And it's cool as Canadians, we're also making a mark in Nashville. So it's just kind of keep like expanding the horizons and touching as many people as possible with my music.
I can't remember if we did this when you stopped by North Bend. I don't think we did, but I have a little thing I like to do called the First Song Challenge.
Okay.
Did I do that with you? I don't think so.
No,
right?
no.
So, what was the first song you ever wrote? Doesn't matter if you were 5 years old.
Okay.
And can you sing me a line from it?
Okay, so the first song I wrote, so my mom was an at-home hobby songwriter, never did it publicly, just for fun. So I would go through her guitar bag, and I was like, this is an amazing thing to be able to songwrite. So I was around 5, and I wrote my first song kind of based off of her structure. Her songs were more poem-like. So I kind of did the same thing, but I just went off of my 5-year-old experience, which was like butterflies and bees and just being outdoors and having fun.
Yeah.
I can't sing it necessarily, but it was like butterflies and bees or something.
Oh, I like it.
Something. That's all I can remember. I was 5.
It wasn't, as long as it wasn't birds and bees. Right.
I probably would have said that, and people would be like, what? I'm just talking about birds and bees.
Well, thanks so much for doing this.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations, Elyse Saunders. You just played Boots and Hearts in front of your mom and dad.
Yeah, so cool. Oh my gosh. Touching moment. Special. Thank you, Boots and Hearts 2024. Thank you to everybody that showed up. And yeah, thanks for making this dream come true. I was here several years ago watching my very first Boots and Hearts. It was Thomas Rhett. And now we're back here.
Wow, full circle.
Full circle moment.
Isn't that cool? We're
Yeah.
backstage at Boots and Hearts. This is Elyse Saunders.
Thank you.
Country 90.5.
Thanks, KevinO.